What's going on, listeners? This is your host, Brother X. And before we get started with today's episode, I just want to let you know about this wonderful platform called Anchor. It is one of the number one free podcasting platforms that allows you to both not only record, edit, and design your podcast to your needs, where you're able to push out and distribute your podcast to all your listeners across all the different podcasting platforms, whether it is Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, you name it, they are connected to it, and they're a wonderful platform. It's totally free. You can check them out at Anchor.fm. And with that being said, guys, let's get into this. Hey, listeners, this is your host, Brother X, coming to you guys for another episode. Before we get started, I want to make sure I go over some housekeeping things with you guys. First and foremost, we want to thank you for over these 2 years of this podcast that has helped us grow. And I just want to say first and foremost that I appreciate you all. This has been a pet project that has grown into a vital part of my life on a day-to-day process, both listening back to all the things that we've talked about, as well as listening to feedback from fans and supporters, as well as just thanking you guys for helping it grow with the way that it does, because honestly, I could just be talking to a mic like I am right now, but I appreciate everyone who has chosen to support us, whether it's from one episode or listening to all the episodes weekly. Second thing I want to make sure I go over with you guys is that as we go into this new year, we're really working on some new things, man. I want to see us grow a little bit more. I want us to be able to work in and incorporate a YouTube channel, so be on the lookout for that, as well as incorporating more serious level topics like our World AIDS Day discussion and talking about that were some of my favorite discussions, which I think is very important to use whatever platform we have to kind of bring awareness to important issues. So things like that, discussing more, not relationship podcast stuff, but just kind of talking about the dynamics of relationships and how to kind of navigate things as we continue to get older for all my demographics. Those who are in our age range, I won't say my age because, I don't want to make Mrs. Smith feel old, but yeah, man, just want to thank you guys for that. Additionally, I do want to kind of take a last moment thing to say about the reason why we've kind of been MIA the last couple of weeks with episodes, without giving too information, is that I was dealing with a family matter. For those who are OG listener, my father, Pastor P, he had been on the podcast a couple of times, had some really funny moments. But over this past year and recently, he had gotten pretty sick, and he unfortunately passed on maybe about a few weeks ago, which is kind of why I've been out of the loop, or we haven't really had as many episodes because I've been tending to my family and things of that matter. So thank you for all the thoughts and prayers, and I appreciate you guys. But that being said, guys, let's get into some funnies, man. Check out this latest recap of all the funny moments of this year. Let us know all your thoughts and opinions in the comments and the reviews, all those things. And we love you guys. See you guys in 2023.
At least they season their fries. And this brings me to my hot take. Chick-fil-A seasons their fries with homophobia and homophobia only. Tastes like raw potato. That's my hot take.
As the resident representative of Chick-fil-A,
I know what he's gonna say though.
No. Understand. I actually second this message. I agree with you.
But I'm ready for Kelsey because I know Kelsey,
go ahead. Speak your mind.
It's funny to me.
Look, I'm about to make a lot of people mad. Chick-fil-A is the shit. I said what I said. Yes, I'm a gay man that loves Chick-fil-A. I said it. You can put Polynesian sauce on a cock ring. I don't give a damn.
So this is what we doing now. Wow. I guess this what we doing now.
Chick-fil-A is fire.
That shit. Ow.
Polynesian sauce on a cock ring.
Wait a minute. Wait.
I didn't know we were gonna go that far.
Wow.
Woo, all right. Queasy.
Hold on, scroll down.
Go ahead. Right down that.
An hour later, the big official came out and had us sign a super long foreign document and said if we went outside of the airport doors, we would go to jail. Eventually, she and her pal were let go, but it was unclear if she was allowed to take the sex toy with her. It was a long day, she said. I mean, and they said romance was dead.
Bruh, I quit.
Technically, her romance is dead because his ashes are in the pipe.
I'm genuinely like, dog, if she passed when, it's just gonna come out. Like it's gonna be the animator just poof.
Also, it's very ironic. Her last name is Button.
Right?
Just
I'm about to say you could put she put a butt in on that relationship.
Hey, now tell me more about this. How you know it'll pop out? What you been doing?
We'll be right back. Moving on. All right, so here we get into the next story.
You know, we had a good time, fellowship. Was able to get some good food in our system. You know, had to coat our stomachs because listeners, one of the dues that we say on here, if you gonna get lit on homecoming, coat your stomach, please.
Hey, pick your liquor. That's
Yes.
another dude. Pick
Yes.
your liquor.
Yes, if you
Whether
go,
it's
if you
dark
go,
or light. Hey, we racist over here with the liquor.
better pick a side.
You got to.
he's so racist over here with the liquor. Oh, the play. Okay. So you know, we get our stuff, we get food in our stomachs, go across the bridge again, get dressed, and we head to the bazaar. So the bazaar is, if you remember in our previous episode, listeners, is kind of like the who's who of Hampton stunting show. Like you bring your best fit.
Oh no, I heard what you said. I heard you said it right. You said your breast. You said breast first. I heard that.
That too.
I'm about to say,
yeah.
Mr. Smith and Post, rewind and play it back.
You bring your breast.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. We fucking got him. Holy Ears, Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield team up for ear-shaped edible lie. This is actually a follow-up to a story we actually did back in season 2, I believe it was, right around the same time. So, Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield will be partnering to destigmatize the cannabis industry. What I do?
I thought you said
Hey, we not talking about that right now. Hey. Destigmatize.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Hey, I gotta get myself. Yes, I said it. Destigmatize cannabis.
I want to know how he presented it.
I can't even do his voice. I'm sorry.
I'm
thinking like I hear it in Tyson voice.
Are we not?
Oh wait.
Our studios?
I don't. Mrs. Smith, go ahead and play the music.
I don't know if I can do a voice, but I can play along.
All right, we're back here in What the Tuxedos with the reenactment of this conversation between Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. You're Mike Tyson, I am Evander Holyfield.
Mike Tyson?
Yes, you're Mike.
Why can't we Mike Tyson?
He's from your city, remember? You said that, right?
I said the fight happened. He lives there. Crazy. Okay.
I mean, y'all have a lot of comments. Yes, go ahead. So Evander. I got this idea.
So Holyfield.
Yes.
I got this idea, okay? You know, I got these ears, right?
I don't know why you bring up ears. I still can't hear you though. You gotta talk in my good ear.
You know, I'm trying to talk louder, but my fist is hard.
Your what is hard?
My fist.
Your
You know what I'm saying.
Oh, your lips. Yes. No. I hear you. So you're talking about the ears and your lips, but yes, I understand. Yes.
So you know, we can help people.
Mm-hmm.
People like you know got cancer and stuff. And like other people got anxiety.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes with your ear off, you probably got anxiety now too when people get close to your ear.
Yeah, man, I can't have any foreplay with my lady now because of that.
Right. So we do these. We'll make a lot of money because people find that fight. Like,
I might be able to get my ear put back together. Okay.
I might be able to get my wrist fixed.
I don't know if we can get that fixed. There ain't enough money to work for that. I'm sorry, Mike. You might have to live with that one.
What is my attitude?
I don't know, man.
I think my attitude got better because I started taking these ears.
I mean,
Stop it. Get some help.
Nigga! And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
all right. What the fuck studio tour? But so, Culture Scientist, first and foremost, you gonna buy a sauce that's pink?
First and foremost, to answer your question, no.
Okay, good, because we was gonna have to have a conversation if you did.
Secondly,
Let me open up my refrigerator and see pink sauce. There's gonna be some furniture moving.
Secondly, y'all, TikTok is not the end all be all.
Yes, you can find interesting information there, but it is not. You're right. It is not the end all be all. But beyond that, there's some other stuff. I'm like, dog, one,
she don't tell you what's in it.
right? Like you,
the color changes,
dog.
Because
you can't even tell me what it tastes like.
Because it's not the fact that it's pink. People make things that are weird colors, but the fact that you cannot say what is in it. Is this FDA approved for her to be selling? Y'all should not be buying nothing for food wise that goes in your body that's not FDA approved. Is this shit FDA approved?
Funny you should ask that, Mrs. Smith. We got another clip. Play the clip.
Which makes me giggle because aren't y'all the same people out here talking about I'm not gonna get the fucking vaccine because I don't know what's going in my body. Same folks buying this shit.
Well, I'm glad you asked that question, Coach Science.
I have legit questions.
Okay, go ahead, Mrs. Smith.
Approved? What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical products. The pink sauce is not a medical product. The pink sauce don't contribute to your health. I never said that. Did I?
Food and Drug Agency.
I just knew. I'm sorry. We can edit this out. I just knew the minute you asked that, I was like, oh, this.
We don't need to edit this out. Food and Drug Agency. FDA.
I'm glad you said that because I low-key didn't know what it meant, but we're not talking about that either.
That's fine. If you did know, now you know.
The more you know.
Question.
Yes. Go ahead.
I got more questions.
Yes.
I'm in agreement with Culture Scientists on the fact that this is actually a pretty good idea. However, what you won't have is me up in a studio with about 30 other women in a dick riding class so somebody can laugh at my style. We're not doing this shit. Look, put out the exercise video like fucking Tybo so we can buy it.
You talking about Dick Bo? Dick Bo?
Dick Bo.
You watching Dick Bo now?
Stop it. Get some help.
Nigga! And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Put out the video where we can watch it in the privacy of our own home and exercise it out and work it out there. I'm not going to a studio to watch myself look stupid in a mirror in front of 30 other bitches.
I understand that feeling. Mm-hmm. Part two for me also, if I'm gonna go to a studio, can we get some eye candy? And I love you, but can there be some actual...
Go ahead and cut this from the episode.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying, this is a dick writing course.
And where's the dick? They humping pillows.
Where is a person? Because a pillow and a person are two different
you
things.
can at least give me the little dummy mannequin.
Right? Give me something fake.
Well, it probably would have gotten kicked off of
Give
Instagram.
me some motivation. You could have made it tasteful.
I mean, they did use emoji in the last video. So, I mean, I see your point.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I think there might be a market for Dick Bo.
As a person who has used a pillow before,
okay,
is a difference between...
Mama Scientists don't listen to this part.
Mama Scientists, I love you, but I know you also don't listen. So, it is a difference
episode for
between
the
two
start.
people.
That's
I'm
right.
just saying.
Yeah. A polar bear attacked a 32-year-old woman who jumped in a polar bear enclosure at a Berlin zoo.
Why?
For a third time.
Why?
A 13-year-old woman who jumped into a polar bear enclosure during feeding time at a Berlin zoo on Friday was mauled by one of the polar bears.
Well, duh.
What did you think was going to happen? He was going to share a Coke with you? What are we doing? She was bitten several times before being rescued. I don't think she learned the lesson yet. A woman jumped in a polar bear enclosure. The woman leaped over bars at the Berlin Zoo. So she did this willingly, not getting away from something. And the German bear decided it was dinner time. Despite the efforts of 6 zookeepers. Now, listeners, if you remember a couple episodes back, I talked about who was going to be the grizzly bear conflict resolution trainer. This is why I wouldn't do that shit. Because it took them 6 zookeepers to try to distract the 4 predators. So there is 4 polar bears. How about say you were getting mobbed up on? The woman was bitten several times in her arms and legs by one of the bears. As we're looking at the pictures, she rightfully got what she deserved. The polar bear did what the polar bear was going to do. I don't know why you were surprised. Man, why did you think it was going to be a good idea?
His house.
Right. So, culture scientist, if you were at a zoo and you saw that happening, what you going to do?
Oh, no.
As we back away. Mr. Smith?
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just pull my phone out and go, World Star.
Oh my God. Yes.
But
I'm about to say,
I mean, I like to think that I might try to somebody help her, but I mean, if I noticed it, somebody else noticed it.
my thing is, the minute I see you going over the bars like, ma'am, do you know what you were doing? And she still does it anyway. You have now confirmed that you knew exactly what you were doing. You were in your right mind. So please do not say that, oh, I slipped and fell. Ma'am, you climbed over the bars. You wanted to play with the polar bear.
No. What I don't want to hear is, I didn't know that the polar bears were going to be so vicious. I thought, I was understanding. I just didn't know. And then the white tears come. I'm like, ma'am, you did that on your own. First of all, why? Like you just said, what was the purpose of you to climb in there during their feeding time? That listeners, that means they're hungry. And Mr. Smith and Post put in the clip of Cat Williams discussing a tiger mauling people that came into his enclosure. Like,
but as a real motherfucker, you can't never afford to give up. Because all real motherfuckers is only waiting on one opportunity, and that's the opportunity to show a motherfucker they ain't bullshitting. And I bet them tigers had got as low as they could possibly get, and then something wonderful happened in the tiger world. Nigga, this is not a drill. Get ready, nigga. They think we bullshitting. Get... Wait for it, maul it.
oh man, how do you follow that? It's your favorite fan, Mr. Smith, also known as the Soundbite Poppy, also known as Mr. Goddamn. And I want to thank all the listeners for the comments, the places, subscriptions. Keep feeding us, and we'll keep feeding y'all. And the only thing that I have to bring up this week in my intro, people, just listen. That's all I really got to say on this.
What's the freakiest thing you ever did in your life?
I fucked the guy and his mom.
What? His stepmom?
No, his like birth mother, and she sucked his dick like. Yeah.
How was that?
It was great. Once he looked at her and told her, "Yo, come do what you do best," it was downhill from there.
Wait, he told his mom, "Come do what you do best," and
come do what you do best. She started sucking his dick, and then at one point they looked at me, and he was like, "Come suck this dick," and I was like, "Why obliged?"
Sucked his dick too.
He just sucked his dick too. We both sucked his dick.
Together.
That is one big happy family.
I like that for you. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. The part that gets me is the number one, first and foremost, the son and the mother, just absolutely not. But number two, it's the words, "Come do what you do best," which means this has been done before. Nigga! I don't really have a response. I'm just baffled at the fact that shit you don't. I wouldn't admit that. I would not admit that. That's just no.
Sweet Savage, you seem like you want to share some thoughts about this.
I just have questions about why she stayed. If I was in that situation, I would have left and I would have called the authorities. I don't know if it's against the law, but it has to be somewhere. So I would have called the FBI, CSI, SVU, actually. Yeah, I would have called SVU.
Dog, I'm calling Captain Planet. Shit, help. Kelsey, I'm afraid, but yes, go ahead.
Look, I love me a good threesome, but this is drawing. This is the limit right here. I wouldn't be down for this. Like, no, threesomes are fantastic, but no, not with anyone who's related.
And Queen C, of course.
I just have one question. Is his mom the woman from the TLC show that was getting waxes with her daughter and sharing sex tapes? Because they sound like they all related.
I mean,
you right.
I mean, you're not. It's not out of the realm of possibilities. It is a multiverse of options that could be happening right now.
Nasty options. Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious about the age of these people.
That is your first question?
It's one of my first questions. It's not
so. My question is to your question. What would it be an appropriate age for this?
None.
Okay, I just had to make sure we're on the same page.
After my disgust, I jumped to, at what age did you start doing this with your child that he says, come do what you do best?
Yeah, I don't know, man. That is a lot. Kelsey, yes.
Good thing she didn't say no names, because I feel like the authorities would come investigate just by hearing this.
You got to.
Like, hey, they found out who this woman is.
Mm-hmm.
Then they said, hey, we're just curious. We need to know.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just did their own investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully,
Last thought before we got introduced our new guest, Kelsey. Did you have anything else?
I just wanted to know if the mother and son were Lannisters or Targaryens, or basically did they hail from the Caucasus Mountains? That's what I'm asking.
It's a great question.
We don't want to know the answer, but you're not wrong. All right.
Have you seen that thing about the Johnsons? Is that show or that movie?
Wow. All right. All right. Bad City versus Backstreet. Backseat.
He's so messed up he can't even get it out. He's so messed up he can't even get it out.
I don't know. Hold on. I use my one right now. Thank you very much. I'm not voting.
No, that's not fair because I was about to use my one.
And this is my show.
That's fine because it's just gonna come down to 3 people.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
All
So
all right,
Peanut, since you haven't had to vote the last couple times.
Hey, hold on, bro. Well, we got Bad City and Backseat Freestyle.
Oh, somebody can be upset.
I know, man. All right. I don't really go. Somebody else go real quick.
I'll go. Mad City.
Okay.
Yeah. Mad City, in my opinion, is if I've already said that a song that was not on this album was the best song, the next best one on this one is Mad City.
Fair enough.
Okay. You know what? Because I like violence.
Oh shit!
Gonna pick Backseat Freestyle.
Why would you do that? Why?
As Brother X said, he's starting his villain arc. He's the Batman villain. I'm the Robin.
So you got to put the Jeopardy theme music here while Peanut make his answer.
Oh, y'all listeners gonna hate y'all.
You're right. Just wait until I post it on social media.
Hey, you know what? I'm sitting here. I got both of them playing like right now, right? So that's why I had to get somebody else to go first, so I could just go. And I think you got me here for this one reason and this one reason only. Agent of Chaos, man. Backseat.
There it is.
Who gave you the right, the permission, the audacity?
Wow.
Wow. I am glad.
Wow.
Stand by your convictions.
That is crazy.
That
That is absolutely crazy. But
hey, bro. Hey, look, I'm in full agreement with you. Hey, look, somebody can call me asshole, wrong, whatever.
yeah, man. Because
I understand, bro.
I gotta go back to the actual bracket. If we're talking, or not the bracket, I gotta go back to the actual reasons of why we put in. I know that from a feelings perspective, a lot of people will put backseat, but when you look at Mad City and the impact that it has, as far as the criteria, the lyricism is about the same. The punchlines are about the same, but the impact is where it differs. Mad City, he plays at almost every single concert. He doesn't really get into backseat freestyle like that. And literally, anytime that he plays Mad City, the whole crowd just loses their minds every single time. But I mean, backseat freestyle, I guess, won in this case. But I had to make the case for Mad City just because out of everything else, like the impact overcomes backseat freestyle.
No, respect.
Hold on. Wait. I have had a conviction.
You gonna make me vote?
I'm willing to. I'll give up. I'll give up my one freebie. Kev brings up an excellent point because when we went to see him in concert, and when I heard that, yeah, I'm gonna have to go Mad City. Now it's 2-2.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine.
Now I gotta give up my freebie.
No, you
I gotta
don't.
break the tie.
No, you can keep your freebie.
Yeah, here's the thing. I only picked backseat freestyle just to give him hell, but to be exactly what Cad the Pro said, when me and Brother X went to his concert and he played Mad City, I've been to some concerts that have gone nuts. I ain't never seen shit like that, and to the point where he barely rapped his verse. Like the crowd rapped it for him.
Yeah, it does get crazy. Again, I can't dispute nothing y'all saying. It's just the fact of like, I don't know, bro.
You can't.
You can't go wrong, man. But it's just,
if this was a different bracket, they would be meeting in the finals.
Basically,
yes,
for sure.
Yes.
So,
for sure.
So listeners, just so that you're aware, Mad City actually beats backseat freestyle. You know, to have some fun, but the matchup is going to be Mad City now. And now in the third round,
y'all made me lose my mind for nothing. Y'all made me lose. Y'all made me go.
Hey, I'm gonna give you an extra pass.
You know, it's getting real in these streets. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you got David, you got some other craziness, and then you got monkeypox. And monkeypox, listeners, as you know, you're not really supposed to be outside. Like, at least with COVID, you just had to really wear a mask and stay 6 feet. Monkeypox, you shouldn't be near anybody.
Nope.
But of course, that ain't stopped this gentleman from going to Mickey D's and getting a Sprite, you know, because shout out to Queen C, that Sprite is sharp as hell. And this is really what he had to say about it, which I'm still kind of cringing about.
What's good, y'all? My bad, I'm not in the house. I had to go make a McDonald's run because I ain't got no groceries. You know, I ain't had no food. But I just wanted to make this video to remind y'all to be careful who you fuck with. Because not everybody you fuck with is going to fuck with you. Not everybody you look out for is going to look out for you. Shit, you might show up for the wrong motherfucker at the wrong place at the wrong time and end up with the fucking monkeypox. And then who's going to be there to look out for you? Nobody. So at the end of the day, just choose yourself.
Sir, why? If you talking about look out for yourself, why are you endangering me at a McDonald's for a fucking Sprite? Why? Nigga, you look like an octopus has pretty much put his tentacles all over your body and just said, here, my child, take all that the light gives you.
Pick me. It's weird.
Brother X, go for it.
He looked like a fusion of Killmonger and M'Baku.
He looked like a Nestle Crunch bar.
Oh, 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 that was disgusting. Even yep, I got nothing. I'm good. I'm
Okay,
good.
I just had to put that out there.
Can I take back about the McDonald's chicken?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna
I
say.
need to try it. I don't need to
You
try
gonna
it.
get
I'm
your chicken mac. You go get you a side of monkeypox. Keep playing around.
Hold the monkeypox because I don't need it.
No, it's gonna come right on the chicken.
You gonna be like Pops off of off of Friday After Next. I take a Big Mac. Hold the flies.
Terrible. But yes. Before we go any further and get into Mrs. Smith's Sports Center, I just got a question for our guests. Me and Mrs. Smith, we have these discussions, we have these conversations, and I just need to know what our guests' thoughts, and maybe Mrs. Smith, you can chime in as well. If there were ever to be a Royal Rumble between these two restaurants, which one is your money going on? You got, on the left side, you got the Breakfast Hibachi themselves, Waffle House, versus the line going out to the street for the chicken sandwich Popeyes. Who is winning in the fight?
Waffle House.
Any reason why?
Because I see them niggas fight in real life. That ain't what you want. They wear black Nikes to work.
Mr. Smith.
So originally I was gonna go Waffle House, but there's a key word in here that's making me change my mind. And that is it's a street fight. That means there's no rules. You can pick up whatever the hell you want. Waffle House got the hands. In a structured fight, I got Waffle House taking it. But if it's a street fight where I feel like Popeyes will pick up the whole goddamn fryer and throw it at you, I'm sorry, I gotta go Popeyes on this one.
Nah, they might just beat you in the head with one of them hard ass biscuits.
God damn. That concussion. That concussion gonna be serious.
Gonna have a knot the size of a fist on your fucking forehead fucking around with that biscuit.
It's gonna look like a cluster of monkeypox.
I'm done.
Teacher Bay.
Okay, yes. I feel like it depends on the area. Now, if we're just talking about Atlanta, I do think hands down Waffle House is going to just take it regardless. But the key word, like you kind of said, is pop eyes. It's in the name.
Bang, 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 bang.
That means they coming out with guns, which the people have been shot literally over that chicken sandwich. And they popping your eyes out. I'm trying to tell you, don't sleep on Popeyes because they get real ratchet. So you might not come out alive. So I think I'm gonna put my money on Popeyes. Especially, I'm just saying.
So here's my to get us back on track. So we're back at the top. Queen C, what's you picking with your second round pick?
I'm shocked this is still on the board and no one has said it. I'm going with peaches.
I was trying to get back to that one, man. I'm trying
to think outside the box.
I mean, because peaches just on their own, they're great, but I'm a Southerner. I love a good sweet tea. Peach sweet tea with actual peaches in it, delicious. Peach cobbler, love it. I'm with peaches.
Peaches and cream. Shout out to 112.
Peaches and cream.
Can't play that music though. We'll get copyrighted. All right, moving on. Nurse Joy.
I'm gonna go with a classic that we all started eating before we even had tea. Bananas. I mean, it's classic. It goes with smoothies. You can pick it up and go, and it resembles my favorite anatomical shape. So hey.
So this is what we doing now. Wow. I guess this is what we doing now.
I'm going to go with that one.
I was going to say, it's the thing that every health class teaches you. You use in health class.
Yes.
And this is why we don't have this many people on the podcast episode.
That's not why.
Honestly, I feel like she could have took banana in the third round, but
I'm mad we really had peaches and bananas go back to back. I just need y'all to know what's happening here. Taz, Chris, get us back on track. Hopefully, maybe, probably not.
Nope. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna get y'all back on track. I was gonna say plantains, but after Joy's comment, I negate that. It's been kicked off the roster altogether. We do not want the Jamaican cousin of bananas out here. So I'm gonna go with Fuji apples. Great for smoothies, it's salty, and it's nutritious.
Solid. All right. Kelsey.
Okay. I'm glad you didn't pick plantains because I'm gonna take plantains.
Solid. I respect it.
Oh,
Hey, you got it, big dog. You got it. It's all you.
Hopefully, listeners, you enjoyed laughing at some of these random, crazy, funny, ridiculous moments throughout the entire year. We definitely enjoy all of the feedback, the love, the support, listens, comments, messages, even some of the small digs on social media, man. We know it's all part of the game, but we're just glad to be able to have this time to have these conversations. And we're looking forward to expanding and bringing more topics and more conversations to you in 2023. Just want to let you know that our YouTube is up and available now, and that the episodes with the audiogram will be posting on there starting in 2023. But that'll be in the description below. But if you want to find us, you can find us at the TNT Pod 123 on Twitter, Truth and Transparency Pod on Instagram, Truth and Transparency Pod on TikTok, the Truth and Transparency Podcast on Facebook. And if you have any questions, comments, have a topic you want to do, or just want to come on the show, you can email us at truthandtransparencypod123@gmail.com. That again, that's truthandtransparencypod123@gmail.com, because you know we're always taking donations.
Gifts.
But on top of that, we just want to let you know we love you guys. We appreciate you, and we will see you guys in 2023. And if nothing else, if this podcast gets no bigger, as Brother X will always say, he is forever grateful. The Culture Scientist is forever grateful. I'm forever grateful. And with that said, guys, we'll see you guys in 2023. Special shout out to the man that brought Brother X into this world. R.I.P. Pastor P, man. We hope you make you proud.
One thing that I've learned over the years is that manhood, or to be a man, is a process. It's a journey. It's not something you're born with, but it's something that you learn from mistakes. You learn from other people. You learn from other men. And after a while, you learn that it is also your responsibility to carry somebody else. Not just your children, but it's important to be not your children's friend, but to be a guide. And it's the same thing for others. If you have other Black men around you or other men around you, be an example. Share your weakness so that they will know that they have something that they can grow into. And it's not really all about that. And it's not about anybody else but yourself, because if you are not satisfied with yourself, then you can't be satisfied with anybody else. And you have to be able to say in the middle of an open field all by yourself that I am. And when you can say I am and you can keep moving, it's the same thing whether in the middle of a city, whether in the country, but your status is all up here in your mind. And if you start to move forward in your learning and your respect for yourself, you can learn and have respect for other people.